Yo, what's going on, you guys? It is Taylor Plays with my main man Speedy is here. Um, Getting into a nice little video we have today. Today we're gonna be talking about a few things pertaining around YouTube and IW and the competitive scene of Call of Duty. Um, so yeah, let's get into this shit. So first off, let's start by talking about maybe the competitive part. Um, so for me and Speedy, we feel like competitive at where we're at now. And I don't know, I'm kind of speaking for myself. I don't know if Speedy can 100% agree with me on this. Competitive for IW isn't really going to be going anywhere for
I
us, and
can
we're
completely
trying
agree
hard.
to that. Yeah.
You can, right? And as players, we feel like we're not going to get our come up inside of IW, and it's just not going to work for us. Anything you want to include to that, though, Speedy? Just in general, the competitiveness.
Okay, so everybody knows that Infinite Warfare sucks. If you are hopping on and you're ready to have some fun, you're gonna go to Modern Warfare Remastered most likely. As want to be whatever you want to call us, professionals, we have to play this game. We have to grind this game because playing this game will get us to that spot. If we make a GB team and we go 200-0 on MWR, that's not going to get us anywhere. We have to be able to do that on this game, the professional game, to move forward in our career, hoping that the next game that comes out is going to be boots on the ground with good graphics, and it's going to be just a great game. That way we can really start our professional careers.
No, yeah, definitely. And for the more to the fact is even if, like you said about the whole 200-0 thing in Modern Warfare, that's not gonna get us noticed. Even going 200-0 in GBs in here isn't even gonna get us noticed because pro teams generally nowadays, they look mostly at what's your fan base is like. They'll look at your skill. You could have 200-0 wins, but for all we know, you could be getting carried by your whole team this whole time. And straight up, there's been some situations like that where we've had to carry players on our team super hard, and then they go on to talk about how they're gonna go pro, but they will not because of the fact that their skill level is so minimal in this game that it's unbelievable. But and what I'm trying to get at this with is yes, they care about your wins though, but at the same time they don't. They'll look at it and be like, this team has a lot of wins. Let's look at what their players got. And then they'll look at the players individually, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know how to put it. So basically, they'll be like, oh, let's look at these players individually, and his skill level's good, his skill level's good. His skill is kind of like eh, and his skill is really terrible. Now, even though they're 200-0, and the person that's really terrible is saying, oh, pick me up, they're gonna be like, why would we pick you up? Even if you're on a 200-0 team, your skill is so terrible. Even if you have a really good fan basis, you might be really lucky. They might pick you up and work with you super well. But mostly in that situations though, it's gonna come down to basically your fan bases that you have on YouTube, Instagram, any type of social media platform that you're on, promoting yourself and whoever's sponsoring you or whoever's on your team or anything like that. It always comes down to that. And then maybe 80% of the time it comes down to that. The other 20% will always come down to basically your skill level of the game. Can you communicate well with a team? Can you get the kills required that is stuff needed to basically finish finish off a player and clear out a hard point or get the uplink ball or win a round and search and destroy, clutch up kills, anything like that. They're gonna look for that. They're not gonna look for, oh, I'm how would I put it? They're not gonna look for, oh, I went 40-0 in pubs. Does that count for anything? And they're gonna be like, that doesn't count for anything because you straight up can't do good in competitive. Like, cool, you pub slay, but can you slay a hard point or can you slay up on ball? Can you capture a flag? Can you clear bomb and defuse it while getting 2 other kills before that? It all just comes down to basically what it's gonna be and what you and I keep going back to it, what your skill level is gonna be and what your fan base is gonna be. 20% skill level, 80% fan bases. Anything you want to include to the whole fan bases thing or anything like that, Speedy?
Yeah, I think what a lot of people go in thinking is they go to this game with their team. They go to this completely fucked competitive system. If y'all guys haven't played the competitive system, basically the league play of this game is public match. You can use whatever you want. Nothing's banned. There's no draft. it's a public game that's a 4v4. The search and destroy only goes to 4 rounds. You don't have to get 6 wins, you have to get 4 wins. It's completely fucked. And what they do is they get on their team, them and their team, they go on there, they're using RAWs, they're using shotguns, they're using UAVs, and then they're doing great. Then they go to GBs, and maybe they do too well. They do okay, they're going even, they're 2-2, now they're 3-3, now they're 4-4. Then you go to their YouTube, their Instagram, their Twitter, and they have nothing. They're following each other, they have 4 followers. It's just, that's not going to get you anywhere. Nobody cares about how good you can do if you don't have support, because sponsors want you because you have support, and sponsors are what make pros, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's always going to come down to what your sponsors can say about you too. Like, all these small time people that are like sponsored by Cinch, like our teammate Rice, for example, he's sponsored by Cinch if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Speedy, he's like has a code or something like that for his whatever, his payments or. So like, the situation, and I'm just gonna use this example. Say FaZe Clan wanted to pick up Rice, and they're gonna go to Rice and be like, okay, his skill's good, his fan base is good, but will he be able to like promote our team and promote our products that we need to get sold, shirts, gear, merchandise, controllers, anything like that? And then they're gonna go look at Cinch, the Cinch controller site, or like just contact Cinch in any way possible, email, phone call, and if Cinch says he has not promoted us in any way possible, they're going to look at it as, okay, we have a good player, good fan bases, but he's not going to support us.
Yeah, and then, okay, so great. Rice is sponsored by Cinch. He has no sales off of his code. Oh, now we have this guy named Johnny, and he is the same skill as Rice, but he has the sponsor by Scuff, and he has 2 sales based off of his name. They have the same amount of subscribers, same amount of followers, but because he has a bigger, more known sponsor, and he only has 2 sales, that's still more than 0 of a shit sponsor. Not saying Cinch is shit, but it's not as popular as Scuff, and that Scuff guy still has 2 buys off of his name versus Rice, who has none.
No, yeah, it can always come down to even just one purchase or even just one little code to buy yourself a lanyard or anything off the websites, like legit. It's the funniest stuff too when you think about it, because like, and this is coming from me and Speedy, small YouTubers right now that are talking like we're big, but we're not big. We just know the ins and outs because we've talked to players before that are higher than us. I've met FaZe Censor once, believe it or not, whatever. You want to believe that, you can believe that, but I've met him once. It all comes down to talking to these players and emailing companies and all that to find out what it is. And if you always think, oh, I'm not big enough or I'm not popular, these companies won't email me back or these teams won't respond to me, trust me, they will respond to you. They always do. I've had Scuff respond to me saying, yo, come talk to us when you have like 50,000 followers on Twitter. Or not 50,000, but 5,000. If you can get 5,000 followers on any of your social media or 5,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, they'll be gladly to come talk to you about maybe a small little reward system, which is just a code. And then as you build yourself up, you're going to become like Scumpy or everything, where they're sending you controllers for free just to promote their product. I mean, like, straight up, when you see Optic playing in tournaments or FaZe, you don't see them using generic PS4 controllers. You straight up see them using Crimsix Scuff, Scump Scuff, Greenwall Scuff, or the Optic Gaming regular Scuff. Same thing with FaZe. You see the FaZe Up controllers and all that kind of stuff. Like, you see everything that is like those products and all that. But what I'm trying to get at from this is like, don't be afraid to contact sponsors.
Yeah.
Even if you're starting off with zero in everything, contact them and let them know who you are. Like, I've talked to companies before and be like, hey, my name's Taylor, I'm slowly up and coming, and then they'll just go on and talk a little bit more about what your intentions are and what you plan to do if you get sponsored by them, and then they will tell you straight up either we're not interested. And when they say they're not interested, don't persist. Just stop right there until you build a little bit higher. But right there, they can tell you they're not interested, or they will tell you straight up that, oh, we see you have charisma, we see you have this, you're committed to this, we see what you want to do. We'll keep in touch with you, or like keep in touch with us. And when you build up the fan bases, come let us know, and hopefully we will have a deal or an agreement for you or a contract. Like, it all comes down to that.
Yeah, because you guys got to remember, these sponsors are here to make money. So if you have, let's say you have 300 subscribers on YouTube, you got a really active fan base, you're getting 400 views a video, you're getting you're getting 50 plus likes, you have an active channel. Just because it's small doesn't mean that it's a ghost town. These sponsors are going to look at you, say, oh, that guy could sell 3 or 4 of our products, make us money, make you money. It's a win-win for them. They're going to want you to contact them. The only thing is, there are so many more people contacting sponsors than sponsors are contacting people. So you have to take the first step into talking to them. Then when they check your 200 subscriber channel out, they're going to say, oh yeah, he can make us some money. Well, let's go ahead and shoot him an email with a code. And that's like, you guys got to remember, you're trying to make money, they're trying to make money. Everybody wants money in this world, as sad as it is, but it's just how they work.
I mean, like, shit, we're sitting behind these computers, monitors, TVs, laptops, webcams, microphones. Like, we're sitting behind there, and we're thinking to ourselves right now, me and Speedy, it's like, how are we gonna make a living?
Yeah.
And that's like where I want to kind of get into the whole YouTube and competitive segment of this, which is like, how are we gonna make a living? Yeah, sure, we have people watching our videos,
Oh God.
but legit, like, 10 cents off a video isn't gonna pay for gas, or it isn't gonna buy me a pair of socks to keep my feet warm in the cold weather, man.
Boys, we cannot
Straight
buy
up.
shit from what we are doing. We're doing this for fun. We're doing this to grow ourselves. Eventually, our dream is obviously to be able to make that YouTube moolah so we could support ourselves. But I'm getting 10 cents a month. I can buy 2 pieces of gum with that. Like, we're not over here. Like, this monitor, this laptop, this Xbox, this blue snowball mic that I just got, this is all my parents' money. Like, without them, I literally could not buy that. Which, Taylor, if you want to go ahead, we could talk about kind of like what we want to do in our future regarding like college and just like living, I guess, moving out. What is like your plan after high school?
Oh yeah, no, definitely we can get into that. But like, you're right on the whole. Like, this is the parents' money stuff. Like, dude, legit, my mom and my dad pitched in to help me on this thing because I talked to them
yeah.
so much. I explained it all to them. Like, this is what I want to do. They don't know I'm doing YouTube. Or they kind of know, but they don't know that I'm uploading daily and stuff. They think this is like a side fun thing for me. Like, they don't really know that I'm
Same.
so committed into this.
You
But
guys,
they bought me this stuff because they felt like they wanted to be supportive. Literally though, the first thing I bought was an Elgato capture card that shit the bed on me after like a month. It like fried my old computer and it fried like the capture card itself. And basically, it was almost like what? I would say $175. And this is when I was younger. I literally had to go work with my cousin at his towing company, making like $15 to $20 an hour. Not even $20 an hour. Sorry, like $20 a day. But I'd only work like once or twice a month.
yeah, and I'll go
Like,
ahead
straight
and
up, I had to save up for months on end. Like, you go ahead and say what you gotta say. Like,
I'll go ahead
I'm
and
just gonna
get
let you
into
know, like,
this.
straight
So,
up.
like Bass said, his parents don't know he does YouTube. My parents, they know I have a YouTube. They know I'm really passionate about it. I show my mom videos here and now again, and she sees my light. She says that she sees my eyes light up, and it's crazy. But you're like, honestly, I'm being honest to God. My parents, my sister, oh my God, my brother, he's 9, but my parents and sister do not support me whatsoever. They think this is going nowhere, and maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but the hardest thing for me to upload to YouTube is finding my support, because I mean, I go through my comments and I go through my new subscriptions and I find these random people that are subscribed to me and that I see watching me, and I like, that is my support. I either have to get it myself or some dude that I've never met before that comments on my video saying great job. That's my support, because I don't get outside support from friends, from school, from people like that, because there's one friend that I have. I'll actually leave his channel after this video in the end screen. Definitely go check him out. His name is It's Odin. He is the only friend that also has a YouTube channel, and that me and him are each other's support, and that's, you got to find your own support somehow.
No, yeah, definitely. You gotta like find your own support. That's so true. Like, straight up, my starting support was Speedius, which for my version of the video, you guys just check out his channel down below. Link will be in the description as always. But My main support at first was Speedy. His first person I told that I made a channel, I was like, yo, Speedy, I made a channel, check me out. He checked me out, he gave me 1 view, he liked my video, all of a sudden I gained like 2 subs, and now I'm at like 6, but I mean, it's just a little bit of subs, it's so what, but it's the fact that even 1 view or 1 subscriber can help you out. I literally had a dude comment on my video saying, great vid, and like something about collabing later on. I don't know how popular it was, I don't know if it was one of those bot things, but still, to have comments like that, it really shows a lot of support.
Yeah, you hear YouTubers say it every single video. I say it every video. They say, please like, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. It's not, we don't want the likes just because like, hey, I got 2 likes. Literally, if you don't understand this, giving someone a like puts them higher up on the algorithm that gives them views. So on Bass's first 3 or 4 videos, no matter if it was shit or not, I would give it a like. And then he'd put higher up on the algorithm, and then that's how you start growing. So likes are huge in this game of YouTube, whatever you want to call it. It's not just a phrase that people like to say at the end of videos.
Yeah, when someone says leave a like, comment, and subscribe, they're basically meaning leave a like to help us and to like show us that you like what we're doing. Comment is more like, because when people tell like to comment, they're always looking towards like suggestions on what you guys really want to see.
Yeah.
Like they want to know what their main fan bases is. Like you're not gonna be like when YouTubers go and say, oh, today I'm doing the like, what is it, Scump's 70 kill challenge in Black Ops 3. That wasn't because he woke up one morning and said, hey, I'm gonna get 70 kills. It was because people were commenting, oh, do the 70 kill challenge, do the 70 kill challenge, do the 70 kill challenge. FaZe Censor's doing it, like,
yeah,
like Clayster and all, they're doing it, why don't you do it? And right there, they're gonna look at it and be like, this is what they want, this is what I'll give them. A lot of it comes down to a YouTuber giving what their fans want in order to receive the feedback that they need. Definitely though, views and likes and comments will go into the algorithm showing that, hey, this video is popular. Like, I've literally seen, there was this one time, I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but there was like a video that only had like 6 likes, 5 comments, and like 30 views, and it was like number 40 trending on YouTube, and I tripped out over it one time. That's like when I was like younger, like maybe a year ago, when I first started YouTube, my old channel, Random Plays, which I deleted, but yeah. Some insane stuff.
Let's head into the plans after high school.
Yeah,
what is your plan after high school? Oh, I can start? Alright, I would be happy to start.
With you.
Okay, so the average American goes to high school for 4 years, goes to college for 4 years, possibly goes into an internship, and then continues their career in whatever they are doing. What my plan is, let's say YouTube, professional gaming, that's all out of the picture. I would like to go to the University of Texas at San Antonio, UTSA, Roadrunners. I would like to major in human biology. I would like to go to medical school for 4 years. I would like to be an intern for 2 years and a resident for 7 years and become an orthopedic surgeon. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. It is surgery on the bones. That is my plan. And my grades say otherwise. Now, I'm not a shit show on grades, but I do not have 100s. I have A's and B's, and my parents get mad at that. But I don't want to do that if this YouTube thing takes off. I will go to college and continue. I will graduate college no matter what. Unless I hit 10 million subscribers tomorrow or before I go to college, I will go to college. And that's a little bit exaggerated, but there are certain circumstances that I wouldn't go to college, but for the most part I would. And then after I graduate from college, that's when I would stop all school and just focus on YouTube and professional gaming.
I do think that honestly, even if you do have a lot of like million subs or whatever, I would definitely go to college. I mean, do like a lot of people did, like a lot of like people that are in college and they do YouTube professionally, they straight up will tell you like they'll take a semester off of college to just do all this other stuff they gotta do, like meet with sponsors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, even if you have to take online college, just get a degree.
Yeah, no, college, when you go to college, you're not there to party and have fun. I mean, yeah, that's a part of the college experience, of course it is. Definitely, you're mostly there to get your education And
You're there to get in and get out. That's what college is.
yeah,
Get in and get
like
out.
what is it? What was that commercial? Like something for like some kind of online college, get in, get out, get ahead, or whatever.
I have no idea.
It's like I don't know. I've seen it before, but I just remember the saying like get in, get out, get ahead. And it's basically like meaning like get into college, get your education, get out, get ahead in the job field because you have now this master's, bachelor. Like honestly, and like how Speedy was talking about his careers after college. If YouTube didn't take off for me, if it doesn't take off, I plan on going to UNLV or the University of Chicago. And UNLV, if you don't know what that means, it stands for University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Now, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and Chicago both have two things in common for me, and that's aerospace engineering. Aerospace engineering is where you work on planes all the way from navigation system. I don't know, that word can't come out of my mouth, but navigation system all the way to engines and everything. And this like that leads to big jobs like at Boeing or Bombardier. And if you don't know what Bombardier, like Boeing's always popping like 737s and all that kind of stuff. Bombardier is like what makes the Q400 propeller like turboprop planes and all that kind of stuff. And for all you guys who don't know what that is, I'll flash a picture of Island Air. It's a homegrown business airlines in Hawaii. Not I'm not getting paid. I just want to put that in big quotations right now. I'm not getting paid to promote them. They're just really good. But straight up, I'll just flash a picture because that's the only plane I know that's a Bombardier turboprop. Besides everything else is Boeing. But no, like big paying companies over there. And over there, as not over there, but in college, I want to get a bachelor's or even a master's in that field because what I want to work on is I want to work on like, how would I put it? I want to work on, you know, like we're sitting here in COD, and I'm just gonna reference like AC-130s, those big engines and stuff like that. Like those things are what I want to work on. Like I need a master's for that. I gotta go to the military for that shit too. But that's what I want to do because like the salary is great. Like you're getting paid $180,000 a year, and definitely if YouTube couldn't give me that, then that job could. But I guess to go into the whole career thing, that's all I really want to say for my career. But to get into a little bit of the next subject, which is like what I want to talk about, if YouTube and gaming all does take off. If YouTube and gaming does take off for any single one of us, I don't know if we've all talked about it already, but I definitely said, yo, we're a team, we gotta help each other out. It's a definite thing we need to start doing. Like, if one of us get 1,000 subscribers, or like 1,000,000 subscribers, and they shout us out, don't be like, thanks for the shout out, and then bail on us. Like, take the shout out, build with it, grow with it. We're all one team. Like, SSG is a team and a family. We're a unit in general. You guys saw my last video, I always said, like, Merry Christmas from SSG because, like, it's our family to yours, basically. But, it all comes down to, like, what if one of us go pro? If one of us go pro good, he can help us grow. And I'm not saying, like, use him in a way, but I'm just saying he can help us grow. And if he helps us grow, it's going to be really good for all of us. Because then he has his competitive and YouTube career, and we can build our YouTube careers to whoever's not competitive. And with that, we can, like, we're able to get a house, and we can share rent. Now, one of the biggest things I've learned going through high school and knowing when I'm going to get out in the world is find people you can trust, find teammates like the ones I have now, and basically, if you can, like, think of a place where you guys can all live, where it's going to be good for all of you guys, and it's going to be nice for all of you guys. Like, where people aren't going to be too far away from home, people aren't going to be homesick all the time, where, like, it's just going to feel nice and cozy. Now, for me, I picked Las Vegas because, shit, who doesn't love Las Vegas?
I
mean,
disagree with that.
You don't like Las Vegas?
I feel like that would be so crazy.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're living in Las Vegas.
I
we're
would
living
like to
outside of the
live.
strip, like,
Yeah. I would like to live in
like to live somewhere where,
Nevada.
like, literally to get drunk, you only got to go 5 minutes down the road.
I'd say 15 minutes down the road.
Oh yeah, but
15 minutes.
no, like, and Vegas is a cheap place to live too, cause
Is it?
I went up there for a few times. It's pretty cheap. Like, I was talking to Rice one time, and we were looking at 4-bedroom houses and shit, like a team house, because obviously whoever our fourth is gonna be, which we haven't discussed yet, because we're still going through the loops of that. But we were talking, and straight up, 4-bedroom houses, we can buy them for like 200,000. And before you think that's expensive or anything, for me that's not, because dude, Speed, in the state of Hawaii, literally for a 2-bedroom house, for you to own it, like, you know, like to own the land where it's on, and like build into it and shit. For 2 bedrooms, it's like 500,000 over here. The house I live in now is 2 bedroom, straight up 2 bedroom house, 1 living room, 1 kitchen.
Did he die?
Oh yeah, my freaking mic just cut out big time, but just cut that part out. But like no, like legit 2 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom, 1 living room, all that kind of stuff. And legit, the land and the house alone cost like 500,000 to 600,000.
Jesus.
When I have friends that move to the mainland and they tell me, yeah, dude, I live in a 5-bedroom house. My family got it for like 200,000. I'm just like, really? Like, are you sure you weren't high while looking at those numbers? You sure that wasn't like a 6 or something? But nah, like me and Rice have talked about it. And
Yeah.
we definitely thought, because think about it, me and Rice are older than you, and we graduate before you. So if anything, we're gonna be the first ones to move in together. And then like probably over the summers and shit, you'd be coming around, and then
Yeah, I'd make visits. Yeah, and talking about like
yeah.
trusting your teammates and like building off of each other. You know, you look at, like, I like to make comparisons. So you look at Optic and you see Scumpy has like 1 point something million subscribers, and then you look at Flamesword with his 200,000 subscribers, and it's not like Scumpy's going, yeah, F you Flamesword. You know, he's with him in his vlogs. He works out with him. He goes to the gym with him like at least once a week, you know. By the way, like, side note, Scumpy's getting huge. But, you know, it's not just
Side
like
note, Scumpy's building
it's
the muscle, bro.
it's not just like all right, yeah, I'll shout you out once a week, or I'll shout you out once a year, or we can make some collabs a couple times a month. It's like Bass said, it's a family, bro. It's as cheesy as it sounds. Like, I feel like Bass is my brother. I'm like ready to make plans. Like I said, I have no money. I'm making 10 cents a freaking month, but I'm ready to make plans with Bass and Rice just to like, yo, let's go down to this place, even though we live states apart. Let's go chill at McDonald's or some shit. And
Like one of the biggest reasons I say Vegas too, and not to cut you off, but it's more about we're so close. If any, like for competitive, dude, like a lot of pro teams out there that pay their players, and just throwing this out there, they don't make it into the top 16 North American teams, but they play in the pool play for 100 and they still pay their players. Like E6, dude, look at them. They never made it out of pool play for 2 years. And look at them now. They came in IW and they beat Optic 3-0. They beat Rise 3-0. And then Optic pulled out a couple OSAs and 3-1 them, but that was a shit show we're not going to get into.
true.
But that's all I really got to say on that part is it all
Yeah.
comes down to basically like if we lived in Vegas, everything is so close. MLG Las Vegas is right there. Anaheim, fucking what else? COD XP. I mean, shit, we'd have to fly out for Orlando and shit like that, but and Atlanta, but I mean, shit, think about it. Literally, like all these pro players that are like, oh, we've been gaming all night and now we gotta go back to the hotel. Like, think about it when it's like, dude, we've been gaming all night. Let's go back to the house and like barbecue outside or something. Like, you know.
Hell yeah, bro.
Straight
I'm not a
hitting with
cook
that
though.
shit.
I don't cook.
Oh, dude, I could. I was raised like straight up by a chef.
All right. Well, you got any other like big topics that you got to talk about?
Nah,
Just
dude, I mean, I
so
kinda-
my
kinda-
just so my viewers know, I really haven't like talked about him much, but just in case you've seen like any gameplays, we did kick Venom. Not wanting to get into that too much, but he was a little dramatic. He made up a lot of excuses, and basically we just didn't need to deal with his attitude and his play style, and we just decided to make the team decision to drop him, and it did go down pretty badly. Once again, Bass, I don't want to get into that, but
No, yeah, I definitely. Most likely in the future there will be a short little video coming out on my channel, most likely about that. So if you guys want to check that out, I've already recorded it. I just don't know when I feel like it's the right time to upload. I didn't want to upload it during the holidays because of the whole negativity part.
mm-hmm.
And plus, too, I don't want to really take it to a whole slandering level, but I do want to state that when we look at this in the future, we don't want it to be like, oh, it was their fault. Like, I don't want someone to be like, how would I put it? I don't want us to take off super huge and then someone finds something from our past and uses
Exactly.
it against us.
Because,
That's how
yeah,
it is.
exactly. We don't want
Like, I
to.
mean,
We don't want to get huge and then somebody says, "Oh, look, I found this thing on Speedius of him. He botted his Instagram followers when he was 6. You know that we
Team
just don't.
Star
We want
confirms
to
Steve is a
cut.
pedophile.
We want to cut all of that out. Like we're being smart online. We're not sending too much hate mail to other teams, right, Bass? No more hate mail.
No, yeah, I will, like, when teams do pull shit, though, like, when they, like, low-key pull out an LMG on a certain player or do something stupid, I will call them out on it. And honestly, in my opinion, what team will not shit-talk another team? There's a difference when you're shit-talking, like, say, like, we're sitting here and we're going, like, as an example, oh, yeah, Optic is so trash, Scum can't shoot for shit, Garen doesn't have accuracy,
Yeah.
like, straight up. That's when it's like there's a line where you can't do that shit because outside of competitive, we're all just chill. When it comes to like in games, like in match tournaments, and you're hyped up, you're gonna say shit that's just gonna slip out of your mouth,
Exactly.
like yeah, he's garbage, or yeah, he can't hit shots for shit. Like sure, there's so many times I will shit talk other players
Yeah.
just to hype my team up when we're all in the hype. Like
For all
my teammate
you
will die and he'll be like freaking out, and it's like, nah, dude, don't worry, he's shit. You're better.
for all you Optic slash FaZe fanboys who it's like Romeo and Juliet out here where if you're a FaZe fanboy you literally hate Optic, you dislike every single video. Just a couple days ago, by the time of this recording, Marcus Imbos literally joked about in his Q&A possibly going to the FaZe house at LA just to party. It's not like they hate each other. If we're playing another team, sure, I'm gonna say like, "Yo, dude, you're trash. You got turned on so bad. You should probably quit COD now." But then after the game's over, we're inviting him to a party and we're cracking jokes left and right. And we can't meet up like that because we're just playing GBs and it's different and it's random people. But they're extremely, extremely competitive. Don't get that twisted. They are extremely competitive, and they quote hate each other in game. As soon as that's over, win or lose, it may take a little bit of time to like grieve over your loss, but everyone's friends, everyone's hanging out, everyone's just like, it's a community. It's not white and black. It's a community.
No, yeah, like a lot of rivals are just in game. Outside of the game, it's not rivalry. Like, and I'm gonna quote this, like all my coaches from past sports like soccer for club, high school, football, high school, friends with them outside of the field. When you're on the field or like when you're on that stage in the tournament or online in the game, they're your enemy. Friends outside, enemies inside. Which is how it always is. Like straight up. If everything went down good with Venom and we were all still friends till this day, I know Rice is still his friend, but if things were still good till this day, we could be friends outside of the game. But when he talks about him bringing a whole new team, and say we play their team, we're not friends anymore. We're straight up going against you guys, and we're not going against you guys as a friendly match. We're going against you guys. It'll be like, oh, friendly, like how the teams will play friendly. It's like Optic and MB friendly, basically. But no, they're not playing for a friendly, quote unquote, friendly, fun game. They're playing to win, get the W, and practice.
If I get shit on by someone, I'm screaming into my mic pissed. If I turn on someone, I'm screaming at them, even though they can't hear me because I'm in a different party, I'm going to make them feel like absolute dirt because that's just how it is in game. Your mindset is in the game. You want you and your team to win, and you want their team. You want to 200 bomb every single hardpoint. You want a 6-0 every single hardpoint. You do not care about that other team. And then when it ends,
every single hardpoint. You mean 6-0
every search and destroy. And then when the game ends, you're messaging them GG. It's I don't know where I was going with that, but good sportsmanship. Vass, if you don't mind, I'm gonna wrap this up with a quote by Optic Hex.
No, yeah, I'm wrapping this up too because I definitely want to go play and not just chill here.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and end this video with a quote from Optic Hex. Winning is teaching, is learning. Winning is teaching, losing is learning. No matter how cheesy that may sound to me, that means when you win, you're teaching
You're basically
them a
teaching the
lesson.
other team.
You're teaching them a lesson, like, don't come mess with us. And you're teaching yourself, like, how to win, what you did right. And then losing is learning. When you lose, you're learning what you
learn
did
from your
wrong.
mistakes.
You're learning that you're not the best in the world. That is the worst quality to have, is cockiness. You are not the best in the world. Nobody is. There is always someone better than you. If you can keep that in your mind, that there is always someone better than you, then you will succeed.
Yeah, they're always. If you always keep that in the mind that you're not the best, then you always know there will be room for improvement. As long as you know that you stay humble to yourself and think like, yeah, like okay, so, quote unquote, let's be like middle of a match. I'm like, yeah, I'm the motherfucking king. I'm still thinking to myself, wait, there's always gonna be someone higher than me.
Yeah, wait, no, you're not.
And then,
But it's good to have confidence.
yeah, definitely. Just don't get too cocky on it. But I'm done saying everything I gotta say.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh,
What's up?
just a quick news flash before we end this. I forgot to mention it earlier in the video. In the making right now, in the discussions that we've been having as a team, we are currently deciding on a team channel for Shellshot Gaming, and it's gonna be where it's not just gonna be like vlogs and stuff and skits and anything, but it's gonna be like where one day Speedy will upload his gameplay, I'll upload my gameplay, and then Rice and all that kind of stuff. But it's just in the air right now. It's not an actual thing, but if it does become a thing, be prepared for that, because that shit's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
The way it would start out, the first group of videos would just be straight gameplay of us. Let's say Rice dropped a deatomizer strike, he would upload that to the channel. Let's say I dropped, whatever. I went 13-0 in a search and destroy competitive. I would upload that. It wouldn't be skits. It wouldn't be us playing together. It would be our individual gameplays.
I mean, definitely there will be gameplay of it on the team going at it, like
Okay.
with other teams, definitely.
Yeah.
But that's like a team channel. But most likely, it's just gonna come down to us. Most of the time, though, you will be seeing the same videos go up on our channel, and that's only for the people that view our channel and not the team channel, or for the people that view the team channel, not our regular channels. Because, like I said, and like Speedy said too, it's all the money game and all the views that we gotta get to make our living. 10 cents ain't gonna cut it. I want to make some shirts that say 10 cents ain't gonna cut it with my signature on it.
Bro, let's do it. I am so down. All right,
Dude,
boys.
it's gonna have my team. I'm just gonna say that.
10 cents ain't gonna cut it. Well, we're gonna wrap this
Right,
up.
true.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, more content from me and Bass. Once again, Bass's channel will be in the end screen, as well as Odin. Be sure to check them both out. Subscribe if you are new. And my outro, it's been real. Speedus is out, reminding you to stay fast.